The secret to killing the Gatekeeper is being aware of your surroundings. If you do not have the Gatekeeper location unlocked yet, you can easily get a map of his location from night caches. If you do not know how to get night caches, I recommend checking out my video on the 2 ways to get night caches. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have at least 150 armor, a tier 3 weapon, a tier 4 weapon, and 2 stacks of food. Equip your tier 4 weapon and enter the area. Quickly run to about this line and then start sneaking to the Gatekeeper for a sneak attack. If you have a halberd, I would recommend bringing it just for this first sneak attack. After you get the attack off, the first set of wolves will appear. Switch over to your tier 3 weapon and kill them. You want to kill them quickly because 2 wolves will spawn every 17 seconds. Afterwards, switch back to your tier 4 weapon. This is where it would be helpful to have a second pocket, which I'll be covering in more detail in my next video. I recommend using a bastard sword here rather than a scimitar, not only because you can craft them, but they have a slightly longer range. So if you attack and then take a slight step back before attacking again, you can often make the Gatekeeper move in between his attacks, which can reduce how many times he attacks you by up to half. Each time the wolves spawn, move away from the Gatekeeper and kill them, and then return to killing him. If you time it well, you should be able to get 6 hits on him before the next set of wolves gets to you. While moving away to kill the wolves, try to move in such a way that he will run into the spikes around his hut. There are 12 spikes and each of them do 15 damage, totaling in 180 damage. The Gatekeeper has 975 hit points, so 180 is almost 20% of his health. After you kill the Gatekeeper, you will find 1 or 2 scrolls of terror, a few pretty good items, and the dungeon key. So now you can go do the dungeon. But if you have 5 black powder saved up, I'd recommend robbing his hut. Not only is there a chance of getting a flaming sword in his hut, which makes it completely worth it to me, the loot you will get from his hut is considerably better than what you can get from robbing AI bases. After you return home, the Gatekeeper's location will look like this until he respawns, which happens every day at midnight GMT. Well, that's it guys, hope that helps. We're working hard on creating an awesome dungeon tutorial for you guys. The dungeon resets every 8 hours, so you can actually save up your dungeon keys and wait for the tutorial if you want to. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.